They told you Africa was tribal, poor, backward. They told you Africa had no real history before colonialism. But what they didn't tell you is that long before European ships reached African shores, powerful kingdoms were already thriving, building cities, trading across continents, and leading armies. But what if I told you before colonialism, Africa had kingdoms richer than Europe, cities built of stone, and libraries older than Oxford? Let's rewind time before colonizers, before the scramble. Prove they lied to you about history. First, the Kingdom of Kush. Located in what is now Sudan, Kush rose after the fall of ancient Egypt and went on to become a dominant force in Northeast Africa. Its rulers once controlled Egypt itself, forming the famous 25th dynasty of pharaohs. Kushites built over 200 pyramids more than Egypt, especially in the city of Meroe. They developed their own written script, known as Meroitic, and had powerful female monarchs called Kandakes, who commanded armies and held absolute authority. Second is the Empire of Mali. Located in West Africa, Mali rose in the 13th century and became one of the richest empires in history. Its most famous ruler, Mansa Musa, was so wealthy that his 1324 pilgrimage to Mecca caused a temporary economic collapse in parts of North Africa due to gold oversupply. Mali was not just about wealth. Its cities, especially Timbuktu, became global centers of learning and scholarship. Thousands of manuscripts were written on science, law, philosophy, and religion. Many of them still survive today. Third, the Kingdom of Aksum. Aksum was based in present-day Ethiopia and Eritrea, and it was one of the greatest trading empires of its time. The Kingdom of Aksum stood as a powerful empire from the 1st century to nearly 1000 AD. It traded with Rome, Persia, and India, minted its own coins, and adopted Christianity in the 4th century, long before most of Europe. Aksumite kings commissioned towering granite obelisks that still stand today. It was one of the most technologically and culturally advanced civilizations in Africa at the time. Aksum's influence would shape Ethiopian identity for centuries. Africa before colonialism was not a land waiting to be discovered. It was already thriving with empires, economies, and cultures that rivaled anything in Europe or Asia. These stories were buried, but they're not lost. Now it's your turn. Which of these kingdoms surprised you the most? Comment below and tag someone who still thinks Africa had no history.